Now, when you go to your X account, if you have one, you will probably come across this hashtag that has been trending at number 1, the hashtag that says Raila lied. Now, this particular hashtag has been trending at number 1 for 4 good days. And of course, the Azimio supporters, as usual, with that kiherehere, and I believe by now you understand how Azimio supporters behaves, because they are extremely bitter. They still want to live in denial. You know, it's funny for someone to think that Raila Odinga is the only option that we have as Kenyans who will sort out our problems. If you are thinking like that, then I don't want to lie to you. Honestly speaking, you must be having a problem with your thinking capacity. No, honestly, you are not okay mentally. Because when you look at Raila Odinga's history in leadership, when he was the MP for Kibera for 20 good years, just look at the Kibera slum, how it is. How did it transform Kibera? When Raila Odinga was the Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, what did he do? When Raila Odinga was the Minister for Roads in 2003, what exactly did he do that we can remember Raila Odinga? When Raila Odinga was in government since 2018 through the handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta as the main advisor of Uhuru Kenyatta, what advice did he give Uhuru Kenyatta when he was putting this country into a total mess? So those are some kind of questions that you must ask yourself before supporting anyone. But basically, the Azimio supporters were complaining, saying that Dennis Itumbi is the one who is sponsoring this particular hashtag after Raila Odinga disclosed the truth about the oil deal dossier. But the main question here is, did Raila Odinga say the truth or did he lie? I want to explain to you the factual details. But let me begin by saying this. It's very sad here in Kenya because it has never happened in the world, even in African countries, for someone like Raila Odinga, the person that we respect so much, to wake up one day and manipulate figures just to lie to Kenyans, understanding the current situations that Kenyans are going through, to add them more pressure. The reason as to why I'm saying this is because yesterday, a total of 3 oil companies from Dubai, not here in Kenya, from Dubai, came out clean, released a statement, a joint statement, to rubbish Raila Odinga's claims on the oil deal dossier. And I'm going to read for you this statement that they released yesterday. But before that, if you're watching me up to this point and you haven't subscribed, I'm requesting you to please take a second or two and subscribe to this channel. You can also give this particular video here a like. If you give this video a thumbs up, YouTube will automatically recommend it and this channel to reach out to others. There are also the returning subscribers who are currently watching. I want to take this opportunity to really appreciate you for your continued support. Honestly speaking, without that support, this channel cannot be where it is currently, and that is why I don't take your support for granted. If you want to automatically receive the notifications updates from YouTube immediately I post a video on this channel, don't hesitate by pressing the notification bell down below. Just activate it. Having said that, now let us go straight into the details. So let me begin by reading for you this joint statement. Number 1, there is an MOU between the government of Kenya and the governments of international oil companies, the IOCs, also supported by long existing bilateral trade relations between Kenya and these countries. Secondly, the local cost of fuel. Now, the cost of fuel here in Kenya is determined by international oil prices. It is determined by international oil prices, not here in Kenya. The prevailing forex rate and the applicable taxes. Those are the reasons as to why the prices of fuel are up. It proceeds to say that world prices have been rising from quarter second of 2023, which coincided with the start of the G2G supply. Proceeds to say that there is no exemption from payment of tax. The Kenyan companies involved in the G2G supply pay their corporate taxes and all other taxes just like any other organization. Now, when you compare this particular statement with what Raila Odinga said, you can of course clearly tell the figures that Raila Odinga manipulated. Complete lies, but I'm not surprised because it is not the first time for Raila Odinga to lie to Kenyans. Remember how he has been lying to Kalonzo Musyoka? Remember how he lied about the IEBC whistleblower, cooking some figures there. Remember how he lied on the 10 million signatures to kick out William Ruto. Also, just to add on top of that, I want you to listen very keenly to what President William Ruto said yesterday concerning all these issues. Just listen very briefly to William Ruto's speech, then we proceed.
Tupeleke Kenya mbele. Bei ya mafuta sasa tumeanza kuishughulikia. Hapo ndio mnataka kusikia? Sikizeni. Sawa sawa. Bei ya mafuta imepanda kila mahali. Lakini kama Kenya tulifanya mpango kwa sababu wakati niliingia ofisini siku ya kwanza petrol station zetu nyingi hazikukuwa na mafuta. Mulikuwa mnaona watu wanapiga foleni kwa petrol station. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Mafuta ilikuwa imekosekana kwa sababu madola ilikuwa imeshindikana. Mimi nikaenda nikaongea na watu wa Saudi Arabia. Nikaenda nikaongea na watu wa United Arab Emirates. Nikawaambia hii mafuta kwa sababu mambo ya madola inatuletea matatizo. Hii mafuta mtupatie tuuze kwa shilingi ya Kenya, sisi tutatafuta madola, baada ya miezi 6 sisi tutawalipa. Na ndio sababu hiyo leo Kenya tuko na mafuta, kila petrol station haikosi mafuta. Hata ingawaje bei duniani kote imepanda, tunafuata vile inapanda na tumetafuta namna ya kuhakikisha kwamba tunaweza kuhakikisha kwamba bei isipite mahali ambapo Wakenya wengi wataumia. Mumeona kuanzia mwezi huu hiyo bei imeanza sasa kuteremuka. Mwezi ujao itateremuka zaidi. Mwezi hiyo ingine namna hiyo. Mpaka tuhakikisha kwamba tunamudu hiyo bei, ndio tuhakikisha kwamba tunaweza kuendesha mambo ya uchumi wa taifa letu kwa njia inayofaa. Ile kitu siwezi kuwadanganya ni kwamba bei ya mafuta inashughulikiwa na wale wanatuuzia mafuta. Tunaelewana? Sisi kama Kenya hatuna mafuta, tunanunua kwa watu wengine. Wale wenye kutuuzia ndio wanatuuzia na bei ile wanajua. Na tumekubaliana na wao ya kwamba hiyo bei tutaipiga msasa kweli kweli. Tukiwa hapa, mimi nataka niwahakikishie, Kenya tunanunua kwa bei ya chini kuliko majirani zetu. Ile mkataba niliweka na wale watu wa Saudia na wale watu wa UAE, saa hizi majirani zetu Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda wanaenda kutafuta vile nilifanya. Kwa sababu vile nilifanya ndio imetusaidia, hatuna matatizo katika masoko yetu na mafuta tuko nayo ya kutosha. Ni mnanielewa? Tutashirikiana. Tutaenda mbele pamoja. Mambo ni magumu lakini lazima tuishughulikie. Na njia ya kubadilisha
But the main question here is, why did Raila Odinga lie to Kenyans? Let me give you 2 reasons. First of all, it is because Raila Odinga is very bitter because after William Ruto introduced the G2G deal with the international oil companies, Raila Odinga was literally kicked out. Remember that Raila Odinga was part of the oil marketing deal during the handshake with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. And I want you to look at the details in this particular photo here. Let me just display on your screen. Just look at the list of the oil marketing companies and you can locate Raila Odinga Jr.'s presence. After the G2G was introduced, Raila Odinga was removed. That is why he is so bitter. He wants to revenge on President William Ruto. Secondly, Raila Odinga was doing this because of a political mission. By Raila Odinga exposing the lies that he talked about, he thought that he will rise politically because, honestly speaking, Raila Odinga had completely faded. Raila Odinga is fading away politically. So he thinks that when he talks about all this, he is gaining a political mileage. But could that be the truth? When you talk about lies, do you think that you can go far? As for me, I don't think so. So that is it. I don't know what you think. Let me also know your thoughts, your views, and your opinions on the comment section down below. Otherwise, let me see you again in my next political analysis. But please don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.